guys, welcome back to another Blu-ray hunting video, and I am here today in a very cold, wet, and also snowy, partial snow anyways, Newport. Today we're in Newport. I know last week I said I was going to go to Cardiff, but logistic wise I had to take Chloe to a spa break thing, and it's close to Newport, so this is the only day I could do it, and I just thought there's no point in me driving all the way to Cardiff now, because I'll have to come back and pick Chloe up later. So chose Newport. And it's fine because we're due to actually come to Newport anyways. A few charity shops to look at. I think the last time I came here was before Christmas. Maybe November actually. So yeah, we got some charity shops to look at. We got CEX and stuff like that. So should be a pretty good one. Firstly, just want to say thank you everyone for watching the last Blu-ray hunt. I think it's at 3,300 views in a week, which I've had Blu-ray hunts hit higher views than that, but I don't think I've ever had a Blu-ray hunt go as quick in growth as that one last week. So thanks everyone, and all the new subscribers that joined. There is a lot of new subscribers. If you are new and you like the content, please subscribe. It is there on the channel. So if you look at my channel now, there's a lot of movie reviews on there, but there's going to be more Blu-ray content this year, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, as I say, Blu-ray content. We are getting more Blu-rays, of course, and taking a look in some charity shops. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to today. I haven't been in Newport for a good while, to be honest, so there should be some new things to check out. First few little bit of updates, I guess. Obviously, as always, I always do an update and chat at the beginning of my videos. There was a lot of comments, obviously, on the last video of people saying, James, get to the point. Well, yeah, the point is I like to just sit and have a little chat with you guys. Some people watch it, some people don't. They go straight to the Blu-rays and whatnot. That's fine. But I like to have this chat with you guys, you know, create that bit of engagement. And also with us YouTubers, we need to get that watch time up. So, you know, the more content we put out, the better that we get our watch time obviously higher for the ratings and stuff. So yeah, but a few updates in terms of the channel and whatnot. It's been a really slow start to the year this week. I really had a great December, and I was just the last week I've only uploaded like 2 videos in between, 3 videos in between the last 2 Blu-ray hunts. So it's been a quieter week for me, back to work, all of that. So I've had to focus on other things, but we will get back to a bit more videos and stuff now. I'm planning what I'm doing in the next couple of weeks, obviously, and today I'm actually doing a lot of filming and stuff for the next week, so stay tuned for that. I've also got a little update in terms of Blu-ray players in my house. I was thinking to myself over Christmas, I really want to get another Blu-ray player. I've got my Blu-ray player upstairs, of course, in the cinema room, but sometimes I'm downstairs, you know, Chloe might go to bed early, I want to put a movie on, but then I gotta go upstairs, get my player, or unplug the whole thing, or, you know, yeah, I can't really watch it. So I was thinking, how can I get a player? I was like, well, why don't I just look online, look on Facebook, and get a Blu-ray player, you know, not a 4K one, but just a standard Blu-ray player for downstairs, because at least then I can watch a Blu-ray, and it's much easier to just go and grab a disc than it is to go and untangle the whole cables. Obviously I can't watch a 4K, but you know, in terms of cost, there's no point buying it for the amount of times I'm going to use it in comparison to the one in the cinema room, of course. So that is what I figured out. I thought, what should I do there? And then I've been really thinking about, I'm watching a lot of videos on YouTube recently of retro gaming, and so it just dawned on me, I was going to buy a Blu-ray player for like 15-20 quid, and then I was like, well, a PS3 is like 30 quid on Facebook Marketplace. So that's what I did. I bought myself a PS3, which is one of the first mainstream Blu-ray players ever made, so it feels quite good to actually buy one of those. It's a new style one as well, it's a slim, so I've got a PS3. So when I'm here, I want to check out some of the retro PS3 games that they've got here. I was playing one that I bought yesterday, and I was playing it last night, and it's actually, the graphics on a PS3 are surprisingly very good. And they also work with a Philips Hue lights and stuff that I've got in my TV, so they work really well. Like in my living room, I've got like this whole the whole Hue light setup and thing, and it works really good. So I'm gonna look for some games in CEXs today as well, mainly PS3 games. So at the end of the video, we might have some PS3 games to look at if you guys are interested. But of course, the main focus is going to be Blu-rays, DVDs. But let's get out then. Let's get down onto the Newport High Street, and let's go and get some of the charity shops on the way to CEX. That's at the very end. Yeah, so let's get down there. Well, some of the snow now seems to have gone. It's all melting, rain, and yeah, great. Newport though is one of the worst places to drive in my opinion. There's a lot of one-way systems, a lot of places you can and can't park. In this place I can park here for Monday to Saturday, yeah, no return within 2 hours. So obviously that's why I tend to park here, because I have 2 hours to park on a Saturday for free. Obviously on a Sunday I get to park here as long as I want. So yeah, but Newport's really bad for parking, it's known for that. And all the car parks are the same price as well. They're all owned by the council, I believe. They are all quite expensive. Like that car park over there is closed. There's shutters down on a Sunday. like high street, you know, it's like thing. But I guess you can't park anywhere in terms of the side streets, so it can be a bit of a nightmare in Newport. I've actually signed up for the Newport 10k run in April. I've started doing running, and for anyone interested, I've actually started a TikTok account there, Running with James. If you're interested, follow along my journey. I've only uploaded one at the point of this filming this, but yeah, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, check out my TikTok. Editing short form content as well, which is different, so yeah. All right, then there you go. Some promo there out of the way for the running TikTok. Let's get into Sense though first. This is a really good charity shop, actually. I've bought quite a few things from here in the past, so let's take a look. First thing I'm seeing though is 24 at the top here. You can see that DVD box set. The first 6 seasons. I've actually never seen 24. Like, I've seen episodes here or there. $8.75 for 6 seasons though. Really nice box set, but that is there. We've got 3 Blu-rays here on display. Escape Plan, starring Stallone. We've got Sunshine on Lathe, and this one then is Breaking Dawn, the Twilight movie. They've got Bridesmaids there as well, £3, as well as Hunger Games. All of these are £3 each, which I think is really expensive for some of these titles. They do have, however, on the kids section, they've got these for £2. Ice Age 2 Meltdown, that is there for £2. So that's pretty decent if you're after Ice Age. And then they've also got Frozen, that's down to £2. So the kids ones seem to be a bit cheaper, but the other ones are a little bit more expensive. Well, there we go, first shop, Sense. Pretty decent, to be honest. There are a few little bits and bobs in there, which is pretty nice, but some of the Blu-rays are a bit overpriced in my opinion. £3, £2 for some of the other kids ones. I think Ice Age was £1.50, so yeah, just a little bit overpriced. £3 for a Twilight movie is probably 50p in CEX. So I think the next one's British Art Foundation now, so let's see if this is open and go in there. Okay, then next now let's go into British Art Foundation. This rain is really coming down now, really fine and not great as well. But as I'm going in though, they've got this glass cabinet there. They've got some Band of Brothers, the Steel Tin, the DVDs. They've got World War II sealed copy there, DVDs, the Mummy Ultimate Collection. That is there for £5. It looks like a Woolworths sticker, that does, I think, on the top of £29.99. I think that was Woolworths back in the day. And then they've got Norman Wisdom there, as well as some Barbara, whatever that was. Attention to detail there, as you can see, the stuff on display is upside down up there, just a few DVDs. They do have a few PS3 games here, as well as 2 sealed copy of Cine Asia titles, a Blu-ray. So the first one here is Shalene, as you can see there. This is £1, so sealed for £1. On CEX, they actually sell it for £3. So trading wise, it's not really worth anything to make money on, but you know, in terms of a deal, it's actually a bit of a deal. And then they've got Young Bruce Lee again, sealed as well. Same there, as you can see, for £1, but Kex actually sell it for £1. So brand new copy for £1 in the charity shop, or £1 in thing. It's not bad, is it? They've got Newsmakers as well. This is the other one, which looks like it's been resealed or like an old type of seal, but that is there for £1. And yeah. Jumping across then into CEX, it's really dead here in Newport today. There's no one around at all. It's pretty eerie, to be honest. But the store itself, though, has a good selection on the wall. A massive wall there, as you can see, filled with Blu-rays. And they've actually put the 4K separately now. So starting with the 4Ks then, first thing I am seeing is the Alfred Hitchcock Classics collection. That's £32. Really weird for this to be on the shelf, to be honest, because sometimes these type of things they put in the cabinet because, you know, they like to look after them. But £32, that is on the shelf. Then we have then at the top got some of the new releases that they tend to get in. So this is Beetlejuice for £18, and then Dune Part 2 for £22. Next I'm seeing some Marvel titles. We've got Captain America the First Avenger for £8, and then Deadpool and Wolverine there is £20, and then a cover reprinting of Civil War for £10 there. They've got a Fall Guy with a minty slipcover, to be honest, but that is £15. If that was a tenner, I would have picked it up. But £15 is a little bit too expensive for me for this film right now. It was pretty average, but yeah, as I say, £15. Probably get on 2 for 30 nowadays. They got Batman and Superman in a double box set. I've never actually seen this artwork before, so if you're somebody who collects multiple variations of the same thing, because some people do that, this is pretty cool. I like this. But yeah, £5 for that box set I think is pretty reasonable. They've got The Crow. This is the 1994, sorry, not 2004, 1994 movie. I've never seen this, but I did watch the re-release this year, and I did enjoy it from 2024. This is £8 though for that 1994 movie of The Crow, but you know, the character itself is quite interesting. Next then we've got some Borderlands here. This is £8. If you watch my worst movies of the year ranking, then you'll know why I would not recommend picking this up. I wasn't a fan of it, but yeah. Then I've got some steelbooks. There's a ton of steelbooks on the shelf here. So we've got Monsters. This is from 2010. It comes with the J card and everything, and yeah, that is there for £8 on the shelf. Pretty good condition as well. I wouldn't say there's anything bad necessarily wrong with that. Then we have some DVD, which is just on the shelf on accident, I think. But this is On Back. Looks like another like Cine Asia World Cinema kind of title. That is there for £1. Then you've got two here. Rampage, this is the Blu-ray 3D version for £5. And then we get Ted then for £3. Really good steelbook, the Ted one, to be honest. It looks pretty nice. But yeah, but as I say, just standard Blu-rays. Then they've got Angry Birds. This is the Angry Birds movie steelbook for £4. Really nice, glossy, just completely shiny. Those nice colours on there. It's really nice steelbook actually for £4, as you can see. Plenty of House of Dragon in here. This is the second season. As I can see, these have got to be like a money glitch that people do. You know, they buy them cheaper, maybe on a Black Friday sale, and then CEX pays more than what people buy them for. So somebody's clearly bought a fair chunk of these. But they're all there. Nightfall and Forward Until Dawn. None of these I've seen, but I'm a massive Halo fan. And obviously the new series is out now. Got 1 and 2. It's been cancelled after season 2. But there's like loads of projects of Halo now, which you need to watch. More steelbooks though. £12 here for this 20th anniversary of Leon. This is a bit grubby, this steelbook, to be honest, for £12, but it is on the shelf nonetheless if you're interested. Poor Things, however, is a movie that you should watch, in my opinion, if you watch my best movies of 2024 that I uploaded this week. £6 now is a really good price for this film. I paid £7 brand new, so you can get a little bit of a deal. Prometheus is here. This is the 3D version, and this is on the shelf for £2 now. I'm going to watch these this year. Again, I did watch these in the cinema when they came out, the Prometheus movies, but after watching Alien, of course, I'm going to. Rush Hour 1 is here on the shelf. This is Rush Hour 1 for £3, and then Rush Hour 3, rather, is on the shelf for £2. Rush Hour 2 is actually a really rare out of print, so yeah. Des, the David Tennant series, is only a £5 now, which is a good series, to be honest, but I'm not really after TV stuff anymore. But as you can see there, £5 is a pretty good price for a single Amaray case for a TV series. It's a really good show if you haven't seen it. Next then, we've got some Christopher Robin, which is a fantastic Disney movie, in my opinion. We've got some more animated stuff here as well. As you can see, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. This is the first movie, and then they've got the second movie as well for £2. You can get both of them, but albeit the second one's got cover reprint. Child's Play is on the shelf now for £4. This is one of those, if you buy horrors at this time of the year, they're cheaper. Coming to America, the 2021 movie is there on the shelf as well. And another steelbook, Die Hard with Vengeance, £8. This one's a little bit grubby, but still a nice, nice to see steelbooks on the shelf. Oh, bloody soaked. It doesn't look that bad when you're out, when you're like in here or whatever, you look out. But when you're out there, it's like the fine bitty rain, you know? And yeah. Anyhow, that was lackluster to say the least. It's funny in CEX. Sometimes you go places and Newport's always been good in the past. I've always picked up something. I've always got something. Cwmbran was really good in the early days of the channel and had a period of really, really rubbishness in Cwmbran CEX. And then obviously at the end, then the last couple of weeks, it's been quite good. So CEX is one of those things where the stuff does fluctuate. Cardiff being another one. Cardiff Town Centre is absolutely awful CEX wise for me. Wasn't great. Really wasn't great. So I had a look at the movies, obviously. Had a look at the 4Ks. I actually didn't pick anything up from CEX at all. So pretty much a big shame. Was really hoping to pick something up. I did get something from a charity shop, which I will show you guys in a bit. And then I looked at the PS3 games as well. As I said at the beginning of the video, that I'm looking for retro games. And to be honest, I was looking. There was a lot of things that I remember, but I have no plan. I haven't really thought about what PS3 games I, for one, have saves of. Obviously, that I played back in the day, so that's probably a good place to start. And also, yeah, I just want to have my, like the small amount of games that I had before. I want to kind of get the main ones of those again. I bought Motorstorm, as I said yesterday, so that was one that I remember. But I'm going to do my research, I think, on the PS3 stuff and maybe do a favourites list in terms of CEX app. But anyways, so yeah, pretty bad at CEX. Didn't buy anything in there. I was in there a good while, having a little mooch around. A lot of steelbooks on the shelf though, a lot of Blu-ray steelbooks. I was toying with the Angry Birds one because I thought it's a nice steelbook, and it would be nice to maybe put the 4K that I've got in there, but I decided against that. I feel like that's quite a good way of doing and reusing your 4K cases then. So for instance, if you see like a nice Blu-ray steelbook and, oh, you know what, I'll put my 4K discs in there, you know, great, happy days, it all works out. And then you can keep the 4K case then as a spare case. So you can buy, maybe you see one title that you want and it's a bit of a tatty case. Well, you've got the spare then, obviously, to put it in. So that was my thinking, but yeah, there wasn't enough really. There was a high-rise one there which has been there months and it's still £10 and it's a bit beaten up because it's on the shelf. So anyways, didn't buy anything in CEX, but I did buy something in the British Art Foundation. I was having a look as well in the British Art Foundation at the Cine Asia titles. I didn't buy any of those, I was having a look, and if one was like maybe a good couple of quid in CEX, I would have. I may have even flipped it, you know. They were brand new sealed, but yeah, didn't buy them. I bought one few recently, but I did buy a book. It's not a book hunt, this isn't, of course. This is a Blu-ray hunt, but it is movie related. And as I've said to you, this last couple of, I think the last maybe 4 or 5 weeks of Blu-ray hunts, I have been looking at the books, and I picked up a Disney one recently. And now I just picked up this one. This is based on a movie. It's official companion to the film, The Greatest Showman. And it's the art and making of The Greatest Showman. So it has a lot of art in there of the film, of course. So if I get to like where's the concepts and stuff, there we go. So this is some of the shots. So that's one of the shots from the actual movie, and then the arts, I guess, for it. It's not just art though. There is also some text in this. You got Jenny Lind by Rebecca Ferguson, and her giving a bit of a speech. Or whatever. There is obviously nice images in there, of course, but then also there is some, yeah, there's art. So there's the actual art of the movie and them creating the film. As I say, I want to get these books when they come out. No joke, they are like 30 odd quid. Well, this is 20 quid. This was, and I like especially the Star Wars art ones. And if I ever see them at a boot sale or, you know, charity shops in this condition, then I'm gonna go all in on getting these, to be honest, because they are nice companions to the movie. They are the physical thing that we like in terms of the actual movie, but they're also a bit of an extension. I'm somebody probably that doesn't really watch and care for special features on a Blu-ray. I like having a Blu-ray because I like having it physically on the shelf. I like having the film, of course, but also I like having the poster and the art, you know, the actual stuff. And this stuff is like the extension of that, you know. It just takes it another step forward. Look at this, like that is a fantastic image. Look at that, brilliant. I wouldn't pay 20 quid for these books. I wouldn't pre-order them and all of that hype. I'm not that much of a fan of them. However, if I see them in a charity shop and they're 2 quid, I will. So that's what I picked up. So it was a decent pickup in terms of coming over here. Not very good movie wise, but that's how it falls. You know, you don't get every week, of course. We need to keep hunting and looking for more Blu-rays. Stay tuned though, because next week we will be going to HMV, of course, and I will be going to probably Cardiff next week. We will be due. Of course, I was due really this week, but obviously, as I said at the beginning of the video, needed to be over Newport for other reasons beyond my control. So we will definitely do Cardiff HMV next week. Hopefully the big sale's on. And it's good, I guess, now, because we didn't spend anything this week, so it means the money can kind of roll over for next week. So it means we can kind of get double the movies next week. Obviously, if they have some decent stuff in places like CEX. But HMV, you know, 3 for 40. I've got my eye on a few. So maybe we'll splurge a bit there. But we'll have a look. I might do some research this week in terms of preparing what I want to look at. And then next week, we'll go in hard. But there it is, guys. There is today's Blu-ray hunting video. A very short one, really, in terms of, you know, in terms of what I've filmed in the past. Not really much to look at, but I did pick up a pretty nice book. If you are here at this point in the video, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you are new, and of course, please do like the video because it really does help out the channel. And of course, I will see you next Monday for another Blu-ray hunt. Take care. I'll see you then. Goodbye.